Ladies and gentlemen, how are you guys doing? Today we are going to be talking about something very, very embarrassing. Yes, and that is famous bands that most rockers only know one song from this band. Yeah, most rockers know only like one song from these bands that I'm going to talk about today. And the point of this video is just to you who's watching, if you're a fan of this band, you need to go into my comment section and start recommending songs. I'm also going to react to some of those songs. So if you're brand new here, hi, my name is Graham the Rock DJ. Please make sure to give this video a like. And then consider subscribing, because I talk about everything rock music on this channel. Reactions, reviews, commentaries, sometimes even interviews. Let's check out my list for 18 bands that most people know. They know, but they only know like one or two songs from these bands. Let's start with number one, Dance Gavin Dance. A band that's really famous. I know Dance Gavin Dance, but do you think I know even one song from that band? Genuinely honest, I don't even know one song from Dance Gavin Dance. So if you know one song from Dance Gavin Dance, please make sure to comment below. And this list is also not just my picks, it's also picks from other rockers that we talk rock music, and they'll tell you that they'll say that most of my friends know this band, but they don't even know more than one song from this band. So the first one is Dance Gavin Dance. Number two, you will not believe it, and I am also in that group, Tool. Yes, Tool is a band that most people only do not know any songs, or maybe know only one song. I only know one Tool song, only one, and that is Sober. I believe it's Sober. And the funny thing is, I only know that song because there's a Kenyan rock band. For those of you who are new, I'm Kenyan. So there's a Kenyan rock band called Straight Line Connection. They're a hard rock metal band. If you want to check out their music, perhaps I'll leave it in the description section. And whenever they perform live here in Kenya, they do a cover of a Tool song, and I believe they cover Sober. So that's how I know that song. Otherwise, I have never listened to any Tool songs, and I'm pretty sure if you talk to my friends and you ask them to tell you a song from Tool, they don't know anything. They know nothing. I tried listening to Tool's last album, the one that has Numa, I think. I tried listening, but a song is like 17 minutes, so a song is like 17 minutes. Yeah, there's another song called Tempest with a 7, something like that. I'm not very good with Tool, so if you are a Tool fan, please. This video is about shedding a light on bands that we only know but we don't know many songs from. So if you're a big Tool fan, comment below and tell me which song from Tool I should definitely hear. Maybe I'll even do a reaction to it. 3 has to be a band that I always hear about and I have never listened to. I'm sure also my friends don't know anything about this band, and that is Opeth. Yeah, I always see Opeth floating on the internet, and I have never listened. The first time I encountered Opeth, I had also encountered In Flames. So I decided to listen to In Flames, and I didn't listen to Opeth. And I know Opeth is like progressive metal, something like that, and I don't know. So if I'm wrong, just correct me in the comments. But most people in my community, this is especially the Kenyan rock community from my side, not the international scene, my friends, my communities, people in my WhatsApp group. If you want to join my WhatsApp group, just tweet me at Eddie Grimm. That's my Twitter. Yeah, people in my WhatsApp group, if you ask them to tell you one Opeth song, they don't know anything, and I am also in that group, so I cannot judge. So now number 3 is Opeth. Number 4 has to go to a band that recently lost their lead singer. May he rest in peace. I believe his name is Alexi Lehi. Yeah, Alexi Lehi. Children of Bodom. Yeah, Children of Bodom. I know Children of Bodom, but in my WhatsApp groups, people are, I have a few friends who are like R.I.P. Alexi Lehi, and nobody is responding. Why? Because they don't know Children of Bodom. They don't know any songs. Yeah, probably it's because they're not really into metal and melodic death. But I listened to their 2015 album. I think it's called I Worship Chaos. Yeah, kind of liked it. I listened to it a long while ago, but I kind of liked it. So I'm familiar with Children of Bodom, but my friends. So if you're a fan of Children of Bodom, please comment below so that my fellow Kenyan friends who see this video, yeah, and maybe if you're from an international audience, leave a few songs for Children of Bodom. so that my friends can get familiar with the band better. Now let us go to some classic rock bands that most people, including me, only know one song. Only one song. Next up we have Black Sabbath. Yeah, I only know one Black Sabbath song, and you know which one it is. Yeah, dun, 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 no, 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 no. I'm sure you know which song it is. Paranoid. That's the only Black Sabbath song, and I'm a Kenyan rock DJ if you're watching this internationally. Whenever people request Black Sabbath, they only know, I think, War Pigs and Paranoid. They don't know any other songs. They don't know any other songs. So if you're a big fan of Black Sabbath, make sure to comment below and tell us which songs to listen to. I might react to one of them on the channel. Next up is Pink Floyd. Apart from Another Brick on the Wall, is there any other song that, you know, rockers, Kenyan rockers know? Most Kenyan rockers don't know any other Pink Floyd songs, so if you're a fan of Pink Floyd, comment below. Most Kenyan rockers only wear the t-shirt for Pink Floyd, but they don't know any other Pink Floyd song apart from Another Brick in the Wall. Next up, this one I'm very guilty of, Ramones. I only know one Ramones song, only one. I only know, hey, oh, let's go, hey, oh, let's go. That's because I heard it in a movie, yeah? Yeah, it's called Blitzkid Pop, something like that. I only know that one song. Next up has to be Gojira, a band that I know, but most Kenyan rockers do not know. This list is mainly for guys from my community, yeah. And I'm sure also maybe you have a friend who's like this. They don't know Gojira. Yeah, Gojira is a really famous metal band, but most people don't know Gojira. So if you're a big fan of Gojira, comment below. Next up has to be Jinjer. Yeah, in my previous, I did a reaction to Jinjer, so I'll leave the link to pop up here. I did one new reaction to Jinjer for their song Judgment and Punishment. Imagine I only know Judgment and Punishment. Judgment and Punishment and the Pisces song, yeah, because you know it's been seen by everyone in the reaction community. So apart from those two songs, I don't know any other Jinjer songs. I'm planning to do more Jinjer content, so subscribe if you want to see more Jinjer content on this channel. Next up would have to be Knocked Loose, a really famous hardcore punk band. Always see their name floating on the internet, but I've never listened. I only know that song that has the arf arf. Yeah, that song, I only know that one. So if you're a big fan of Knocked Loose, comment below. Next up would have to be Pantera. Yeah, I am in that category. I am in that category of people who don't know many Pantera songs. I only know Walk and maybe Cowboys from Hell. I don't know any other songs. So I'm planning maybe to do Cemetery Gates reaction on the channel. I have never, you know, as a rock DJ, I only know the famous hits because that's what people want to hear in the club or when I'm doing a show. So even on radio, when you play on radio, you can't play some song that's deep from the album. Most people don't know. They only know the greatest hits and then the greatest hits. Yeah. So like Walk, Cowboys from Hell. I don't know any other. So I'm planning to do a reaction soon on the channel. Next up has to be Eskimo Callboy, a band that recently, in my opinion, I know Eskimo Callboy has always been there, but they recently became very popular because of Hyper. Yeah. And I only know Hyper. I only know Hyper. So if you know Eskimo Callboy well, please make sure to comment below. I know that they are a German band. So any Germans watching, please make sure to comment below and tell me or tell us, the Kenyan rock community, which songs from Eskimo Callboy, because Hyper was trending. I know it has like 9 million views right now. Yeah, most metal bands are not getting those kinds of views nowadays, so yeah, that was pretty good. Next up has to be Nightwish. You will not believe it, but if you ask the average Kenyan rock fan, name 2 Nightwish songs, they'll be like, Amaranth. Yeah, Amaranth is the band, so they'll be like, Amaranth, and then they'll say, I Wish I Had an Angel, and then it stops there. They don't know any other. They don't. If I'm lying, if you're watching this and you're Kenyan, comment below. Yeah, comment below and tell me if you know any other Nightwish songs offhand. Not that you have to go Google somewhere. Offhand, how many Nightwish songs do you know? These are like famous, but I've been doing a couple of Nightwish reactions, so I'll leave the link to pop up here. Yeah, if you want to go check it out. Also, I'll leave it at the end screen. I'll leave some of these videos at the end screen. So if you're a big fan of Nightwish, comment, tell us which songs from Nightwish are a must listen. And the last few remaining bands that I need to talk about that most people, especially in my community, don't know, I have to be Judas Priest. I personally only know Painkiller. Yeah, and I know most people only know Painkiller. Yeah, so don't judge me. Yeah, most people only know Painkiller from Judas Priest. I know they released an album called Firepower. I haven't listened to it, that's why I don't know many songs. And then next up would have to be Pearl Jam. So I have a friend, I don't know if he watches my videos, so shout out to him. His name is Cliff. He was really trying to get me to listen to the first album from Pearl Jam. So at least I know a few Pearl Jam songs. But if you ask the average Kenyan rock fan to name for you a few Pearl Jam songs, I'm pretty sure they can't even name more than 3. I'm pretty sure they can't name more than 3. And lastly, this one is like an honorary mention. Yeah, this one is like an honorary mention. I don't know how active they are right now, but Wheaters, yeah, you know those bands, those bands from the 2000s that were like really huge one-hit wonders. Wheaters, Fountains of Wayne, Stacy's Mom, and Somebody Save Me. Then there's the Rembrandts with I'll Be There For You. Yeah, I don't know, some of these bands you may not know their songs because they're not as active right now. Rembrandts is not that famous compared to like a Pantera, you know, but we only know one song. So this is your chance to engage us, and please comment below and tell us which songs, because some of these bands we only know one song, and these bands are like really famous. They're like really mainstream famous bands. All right, thank you so much. That is my list of 18 bands. Most people only know 1 or 2 songs. I am also in that bracket, so it's not like I'm judging anyone. If you're a big fan of any of these bands, please make sure to comment below and tell us which songs. Recommend songs. That's the point of this video. Recommend songs so that we can expand our library. Smash like if you enjoyed this video. And on this channel I talk about everything rock music. I upload like daily, sometimes twice a day. And on this screen I'm going to leave a couple of videos. Make sure to check them out. I do reactions, commentaries, interviews, yeah, reviews, yeah, so make sure to check them out. All right, thanks so much for watching, and please make sure to leave a comment if you had your favorite band in my list. All right, cheers.